sorry. It's too
many. I'm taking. Ladies, I'm taking. Listen, it's us versus the world. I'm not worried about nobody else.
Boy, it's me versus me.
Y'all, it looks like Glorilla is finally confirming her relationship with Speedy. And trust me, fans definitely didn't see this one coming. So, could this relationship be the real deal? Or are these two just playing with us? So, the internet has been in a chokehold ever since Speedy popped up courtside with Glorilla and made it clear that he's taken, and now officially in a relationship with Glorilla. Of course, everyone, including Angel Reese, who was sitting beside the two alleged lovebirds, seemed pretty shocked. For one, it looks like Glo finally took the advice from her fans who've been telling her to leave the hood ninjas behind and go for a more chill man. But one thing fans couldn't stop talking about was how different Glo and Speedy seemed. I mean, Glo's a rapper and Speedy's a podcaster, and when it comes down to their personalities, Glo gives off that hood vibe, while Speedy feels more suburban. But despite these differences, a lot of people still wanted to have a feel of what it would be like to have them as a couple. But here's the gag. A lot of people pointed out that Speedy wasn't really Glo's type because she's always been loud and clear about the kind of men she gets involved with. And let's not even get started on the fact that in so many of Glorilla's songs, she's talked about her ideal type. In FNF, she even made it clear that she likes her dudes a little hood and ugly, and Speedy is like the complete opposite. Also, fans couldn't help but remind Glorilla of Duke Dennis, the NBA streamer she had mentioned in another song where she kind of shot her shot at him saying, "They say shooters shoot, Duke Dennis, what's up with you?" With that line, a lot of people felt like Glo was sending subliminals at Duke to let him know she was interested. But it seems like Duke was sleeping on her and she wasn't about to wait forever. But moving on, after Speedy posted the video on his socials announcing that he was now with Glorilla, she went under his post and basically said she didn't like people putting her personal things out on the internet. Here's what she wrote. "You show out too much. I don't F with that internet ish." With Glo's tone, it seemed like the duo might be pretty serious, but fans had mixed reactions. Some were saying they actually look good together, while others were totally not here for the possibility of this relationship at all. However, with the way Glorilla and Speedy were playfully arguing with each other on the court side, it gave off the vibes of two people who low-key like each other. Now, while all this was happening, it seems a lot of people completely forgot it was April Fool's Day, and Glorilla and Speedy were just out here playing with their fans and being their goofy selves. And here's the thing. As much as many fans were rooting for this relationship, Speedy just wasn't really Glorilla's type. One person even pointed it out clearly, saying she doesn't even like just like him. She says her type in her music. And honestly, it is what it is. But y'all, I want to know your thoughts on this one. Do you think Glorilla and Speedy would ever consider dating each other for real? Let me know your thoughts. And until next time, make sure to hit that follow button and keep an eye on this space for more juicy celebrity content like this.
Eamon Shumpert is not handling Teyana Taylor's new love life well, and you all, it's starting to show in the most embarrassing ways. This man is spiraling, and it's honestly becoming painful to watch. After everything they went through, all the ups, the downs, the family moments, the public makeups, and private breakups, now here we are. One is glowing, the other is super pressed, and I mean pressed. You'd think after a whole year since the divorce, he'd chill and move on, but nah. Eamon has been acting like Teyana still owes him something, and it's getting really weird. You all, there's a lot to unpack here, so grab your seats and let's get right into it. As you have probably heard, Teyana Taylor has been living her best life lately. She soft launched her new man, Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa, and the internet went nuts. The glow, the peace, the vibe. Safe to say Teyana is in her soft life era for real. But not everybody I happy for her, because the moment the new boo stepped in, Eamon allegedly lost his entire mind.
"Hey baby daddy, what's going on?" Like, yo, like, people was putting out these blogs, and then, you know, somebody's kind of sending me a little bit of proof that you're paying to ship this stuff around to promote and help trend your name. Like, you know, I'm like, but I don't want to believe that it's you because we're in such a great space. Like, I got love for you.
Teyana alleges that Eamon has been moving super sus, like stalking her and allegedly on a smear campaign on her name. Teyana went live and spilled everything, from shady blog deals to fake narratives being pushed online. According to her, Eamon has been paying off gossip outlets to twist the story and make her look like the bad guy in the divorce. Not only that, she says every time something negative about her goes viral, it somehow always pops off on the same blog. She says that is no coincidence.
Let's be real. And I'm like, just so irritated because I didn't want none of this to come out from the beginning. So when people saying, for everybody that's saying, oh, well, this y'all celebrities, this is what come with it. No divorce stuff is private. It can absolutely stay private if you allow it to stay private. And I had to let the judge know, like, yo, this just gotta stop. And at the end of the day, you still violating court orders. We're not allowed to even discuss who got what or what you leaking information that have our private addresses on it, that have our kids' full names and where they go to school. That's too much.
And to make it even worse, Tayana added that Iman was the one who leaked their divorce documents, even though she went out of her way to file everything using initials to keep it low-key, especially for their kids. He allegedly fought to have their full names in the papers so the media could eat it up. Like, seriously, for what? It feels petty. This is pure bitter ex energy. The I can't stand to see you win vibes are loud.
What are we talking about? I've done nothing but protect him the whole way through. You can Google Tiana and Iman's divorce. All you ever see me speak on is begging to stay out of our business.
The plot thickens, you all. Tayana isn't new to Iman's exploitative and manipulative nature. She revealed that even back when they were still a couple, she chose to be silent and keep things classy. She held him down when he was broke, in between careers, and struggling to stay relevant. She even helped him land gigs in Hollywood. Tayana used her personal contacts to get him into acting, but he still did homegirl dirty and is still repaying her by throwing shade, leaking stories, and playing the victim. She finally had enough.
I'm forced to have to tell my business because him and his people, and maybe it's not him, maybe it's his lawyers, but y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff.
So now, she has to speak out, because Iman's whole issue is jealousy. He can't stand that she's moved on, not just emotionally, but publicly. And now that she's living her best life with Mufasa, Iman is losing control of the narrative and trying to snatch it back with messy stunts. On the contrary, a lot of Tayana's fans felt she shouldn't have spoken about this, that she should have let Iman dance in the mud alone. And that's a valid point, because all this back and forth isn't necessary. If anything, she giving Iman exactly what he wanted, an ammunition he hopes will keep potential suitors off Tayana, because who wants to be entangled with someone with all this baggage? But after she explained everything, people now understand why she did what she did. She was feeling unsafe and scared, as she had been receiving threatening messages about being deleted, and yet Iman wasn't doing anything to support her in return. Instead of standing by her, he was seemingly indifferent while she was left to deal with these intimidating individuals on her own. On the flip side though, none of the shade is landing. Tayana is still thriving, unfazed, and getting spoiled out loud like the queen she is. She is glowing brighter than ever, and Iman clearly can't handle it. You all know how petty Iman is, so it's only a matter of time before he responds. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this.